The story begins with a girl named Junior. Stunning, elegant, the kind of beauty people envy. Born into a wealthy family, living a picture-perfect life, and dating a rich, handsome boyfriend. Everything about her looked flawless. But one ordinary morning, she checks her social media, and everything changes. People start commenting on her new photos. They write things like, "She doesn't look pretty anymore. Her face looks round, chubby." Junior brushes it off at first, thinking maybe she just needs to lose a little weight. Her grandmother, who raised her, and her mother, who always valued beauty herself, both try to stop her. But Junior is determined. She decides she will shed a few pounds no matter what. And after weeks of strict dieting and constant effort, she finally loses 2 kilos. Feeling confident, she goes out on a date with her boyfriend. While they're eating, he clicks a picture of her and uploads it to Instagram. But Junior doesn't like the photo because the comments start again. People saying her face looks bigger than before. Even her friends joke, "Maybe eat less, skip the cakes, avoid sweets, your cheeks look round because of it." Then one of them suggests, "Why don't you get facial lifting? It'll make your face look smaller and sharp." Junior hesitates, but after repeated pressure, she finally agrees. She visits Dr. Joy's clinic and begins treatment. But as the procedure continues, things go wrong. A few days later, she wakes up, looks into the mirror, and freezes. Her face is swollen, badly. She rushes back to the clinic. The doctor tells her she's having an allergic reaction to the facial lifting procedure. Now she'll need a full year of treatment to return to normal. Her mother is shocked. Terrified she'll have to hide her daughter from the world for an entire year. And Junior is crushed. She calls her friends to meet her, hoping they'll comfort her, but they refuse. They're scared people will see them with her, and that their image will be ruined too. She's left with no one. One day her boyfriend comes to visit, but the moment he sees her, he's startled, almost as if he's looking at a scary zombie. It's just her imagination, but the pain is real. When she goes downstairs to talk, he gives excuses. He's going abroad for studies. His exams matter more. Then he says the words that break her. "Maybe we should take a break for a year." Junior doesn't argue. She just watches her perfect life crumble. She writes a post on Facebook, "Now that I'm not beautiful anymore, nobody loves me." Someone tells her to visit a blog called Ugly Duckling, a place for people who understand pain like hers. Junior creates an account there. She talks to strangers who feel just like her. Slowly she begins to breathe again, but whenever she leaves home, she must cover her face. She's no longer the girl whose beauty turned heads. Now people stare for a different reason. Members of the blog suggest she meet Dr. Josh, a specialist in another city, someone who might finally help her. Junior asks her mom for permission to move to that city, continue her studies there, and take treatment without hiding for a whole year. Her mom agrees, but with one condition: she won't go alone. Her grandmother will go with her. Junior and her grandmother move to a new city, a fresh start, a new life. At the university, Junior decides to hide her true identity. From now on, she will call herself Yoon, and she'll always keep a scarf around her face, so no one recognizes the girl she used to be. She applies for a tourism course, and that's where she meets a boy named Soo. The moment she sees him, tall, charming, effortlessly handsome, she's instantly drawn to him. Soo is also studying tourism, just a year ahead of her. He helps Yoon with her registration and introduces her to other new students. While waiting in line, Yoon meets V, a funny, light-hearted guy who can make anyone smile within seconds. They click almost instantly. At the university, the cheer club president is Stewie, with Soo as the vice president. They welcome the freshmen warmly, and Yoon feels for the first time in a long time like she's part of something again. That night, she meets her roommates, Nanning, Hui, and Yo. Everything seems fine at first, but within days they start whispering. One evening, while Yoon is in the bathroom, she overhears them talking. Nanning says maybe Yoon has an allergy, but the others say she looks scary, like a witch. Yoon hears everything, and her heart breaks quietly. The next day, she covers her face even more tightly. V sees her and jokes playfully, "Yoon, you look like a thief in that thing. Loosen it up or everyone's gonna run away." But she doesn't. She's terrified of being seen and judged again. Just then, the club president Stewie walks over. In front of everyone, he demands, "Why are you hiding your face? Are you trying to insult this club? Take off that scarf, now." Her hands tremble. She freezes. "Don't be scared. I'm right here." With shaky breaths, Yoon slowly removes her scarf. The hall goes silent. Then the whispers rise like knives. She's ugly. She looks like a ghost. Even Stewie mocks her, tells everyone to call her Ghost Girl, and starts singing to humiliate her. Yoon stands alone, fighting back tears until Stewie snaps. He yells loud enough for the room to stop. "None of you have the right to call someone ugly. Look at yourselves first. You're not perfect either." He forces everyone, even Stewie, to apologize to Yoon. Then he turns to her gently. "Don't cry. Their words don't define who you are. You're not a ghost. You're just someone who survived a lot more than they know." Yoon runs off crying. She sits alone outside, hurt, shaking. Soo comes to her quietly. "From today, I'm your friend. I'll stand by you. If anyone tries to hurt you, they'll have to deal with me first." Slowly, Yoon adjusts to campus life. She starts laughing, sharing moments, collecting tiny pieces of happiness again. One day, after losing a fun challenge, Sue is given a punishment. He has to take off his shirt. He does it, showing off his abs, but V seems even more excited than the girls. Life finally starts to feel lighter, but then a bomb drops. Stewie announces that among the freshmen, there are fake first-year students who already belong to second year, and shockingly, Nanning is one of them. Mentors are assigned to every freshman. Destiny plays its game. Yoon's mentor is Sue. Later, Yoon discovers another painful truth. Sue and Nanning are actually dating. They like each other. They're happy together. Yoon smiles, but something inside quietly breaks. Days pass, and Yoon grows closer to V, who with his silly jokes and lightness, makes her laugh when she forgets how. A new professor enters their class. He assigns a task. Tell us about a place you visited and explain why others should go there too. Your goal is to inspire people. When it's Yoon's turn, she talks about the shopping mall from her hometown, the stores, restaurants, fashion brands, but the professor isn't impressed. This presentation is only about you. If you want people to understand, tell them why they should experience that place. Yoon feels embarrassed, but later, V encourages her gently. Why not talk about this city instead? What it taught you, how it changed you, what you felt living here. Meanwhile, Yoon begins treatment with Dr. Josh, a well-known skin specialist, hoping to slowly heal her damaged skin. One night, heavy rain pours down. Water leaks through Yoon's ceiling, flooding her room. With no choice left, she calls Sue for help. Sue arrives with Nanning, his girlfriend, and the two take Yoon to stay with them for a few days. Living close to Sue gives her a small sense of comfort, a feeling she didn't know she missed. One evening, while covering Sue with a blanket, he unconsciously pulls her into his arms, not realizing it's actually Yoon. The next day, presentation time arrives. This time, Yoon stands with confidence. Since I came here, my life has been an adventure. Green campus, friendly faces, delicious cheap food, and most of all, the kindness of the people here made me feel alive again. The entire class listens, silent, moved. The professor smiles and gives her the highest marks. For the first time, Yoon shines, not because of her beauty, but because of her voice. A few days later, Yoon, Sue, V, and Nanting plan to eat out. Nanting wants Japanese food, but Sue laughs softly. That's too expensive. Why don't we get something cheaper? Nanting doesn't like that, but she stays quiet. They ride out on their bikes, but halfway, Sue's old scooter breaks down. He gets off to fix it, and at the same moment, his worn-out slipper snaps apart. Nanting sighs in embarrassment. Sue, you need new slippers. You really embarrass me sometimes. Sue chuckles. These still have a few years left. They're my lucky ones. Frustrated, Nanting grabs the slipper and throws it away. A flicker of hurt appears in Sue's eyes. That was my favorite, and I still needed it. Nanting explodes. It's time you upgrade everything. Your bike, your slippers, your whole life. She doesn't realize that Sue isn't rich. He's a hard-working middle-class boy who pays his own fees, rent, and meals. Every dollar matters to him. You know I'm not wealthy, so why expect me to live like I am? Nanting storms off. Sue slowly ties his broken slipper and with a soft laugh says, "It's okay. I still have my powerful slipper and my old but loyal bike." Yoon and V stare at him, both speechless. He simply smiles. "Come on, I'm starving. Let's go eat." He kickstarts the old scooter again, and the three drive away together. Later, they sit eating noodles, but Yoon and V can't stop staring at Sue. He sighs. "You think it's my fault too, don't you? All I did was fix my slipper." Yoon speaks softly. "I think Nanting cares about you. Maybe she just wants something better for you." V nods. "Talk to her again, man. Sometimes people fight because they care." Sue thinks for a moment, then smiles. He calls Nanting, apologizes, and soon things between them are peaceful again. Meanwhile, Yoon and her grandmother move into a new room, right next to Sue and Nanting's. No more leaking roofs, no more sleepless rainy nights. Grandma is delighted to see Sue again, almost too delighted. She keeps staring, blushing, acting strangely excited around him. Yoon quickly whispers, "Grandma, please stop. You're embarrassing me," and later sit down for dinner at a restaurant. That's when Yoon spots Nanting with another guy. Her stomach drops. Nanting sees Yoon too. Panic flashes across her face. She rushes to Yoon and begs, "Please, don't tell Sue." Later, Yoon visits a movie store with V and finds Sue working part-time there. He actually works multiple jobs just to pay for tuition, rent, and food. That night, the group hangs out together, relaxed, laughing, sharing secrets. A few drinks later, Sue finally opens up. "My parents abandoned me when I was a kid. I grew up in a temple. I pay for everything myself. My studies, my living, every meal. One day, I just want to earn enough so no one ever feels ashamed to stand beside me." Yoon's eyes soften. "Sue, don't give up. Hard work never fails. The universe always returns what you earn with honesty." The next day, Nanting meets Yoon again. She thanks her for staying silent, then reveals the truth. "The boy you saw with me yesterday, he has loved me for years. My parents want me to marry him. He has money. He has security. He can give me everything. Sue can't." Yoon remains quiet, but her heart aches for Sue. Will he ever know? Days later, Nanting asks Yoon and V for help. Her parents and the other guy are coming to her room, so they must remove all traces of Sue's things. They do it. Everything is hidden just in time. One afternoon, Yoon and Sue are eating lunch in the cafeteria when the same boy appears. He recognizes Yoon and asks, "Do you know where Naughting is?" "I'm here to surprise her." Sue stiffens, anger rising. "And who are you supposed to be?" "I'm her boyfriend," the guy replies firmly. Sue goes silent. The words hit him like a punch. "Oh really? That's strange, because she sleeps at my place almost every night." The guy snaps, and suddenly fists fly. A fight breaks out, raw and messy. Later, Sue drags him to Naughting, bruised, shaken, eyes full of pain. He demands, "Tell him, who's the real boyfriend here? Did I cheat you, or did you betray me?" Naughting stands frozen, then whispers the truth with trembling lips. "My parents don't want me with you. They say you have no future. The other guy, he can give me a better life." Sue's eyes fill, but he doesn't blink. "I was ready to work, no matter how long it took. You just had to wait for me." Naughting looks away. "I want someone who can take care of me now. Someone who can take me out for lunch, buy things, give me comfort, not promises. You have love, but no money, no time." Sue laughs, broken, soft. "Sorry, Naughting. My biggest mistake was being poor." He breathes in, voice shaking. "I didn't have much to offer, but I gave you my whole heart." Even after knowing the truth, Sue still loves her. With tears in his eyes and hope still alive, he pleads, "Give us one more chance. We can start over. I'll work harder than ever. And when we graduate, you'll never have to feel ashamed again." Naughting takes a slow breath and whispers, "Sue, it's too late now. Let's end this permanently. I don't want you to suffer because of me anymore." Sue's throat tightens. He can barely speak, but he forces the words out. "One day, you're going to regret this decision." Then he walks away. Not dramatic, not loud, just broken, silently shattered. After that day, Sue disappears. No one knows where he went. His phone is dead. She learns the worst. Sue quit all his part-time jobs. He cut ties with everyone. He simply vanished from the world. Yoon searches everywhere, asking people, walking streets, calling again and again, but all she receives is silence. The boy who smiled even while being mocked. The boy who held broken slippers like treasures. The boy who promised to work until life changed was gone. Time moves forward, slowly, painfully. Yoon's skin begins to heal. The treatment works. Her appearance improves bit by bit, but her heart still carries a shadow, a quiet, aching sadness. And trust me, destiny is not done with them yet. Part 2 is only the beginning. Hit subscribe. Don't miss what comes next.